Okay, so the coach now has moved on to a shooting exercise. So all the footballs are this side here waiting. The ball is played across to the other side, and we're looking at a cutback for another player to run onto and finish. So not just all the players stood in one line. There's a variety in the session, with a pass for a player to receive and then set, and then we're looking at the central player then to move on to the ball to then come and get a strike at goal against the goalkeeper. Like I've mentioned previously, just be conscious of how much that goalkeeper's working compared to the outfield players, so that's just something to be conscious of. Can we rotate the goalkeeper potentially? Balls don't always have to be fed in from this side, so it could start from the other side, and that just changes the angle then at which the central player is receiving from, so it's not always receiving from the same way. Practice could potentially be built up so the player that plays the pass across then becomes a defender if you wanted to build it into a 1v1 practice. Just something else to think about, and always thinking about progressing sessions on depending on what it is you're wanting to try and achieve. Once the player sets the ball from the far side to central, that could become a 2v1, so that you've got a 2v1 overload if you wanted to do it over a bigger distance, and you're looking at a potential counter-attacking session in the final third. Again, another thought there which could be built into the practice. Again, within the practice, things that can be worked on is the quality of pass across, the receiving skills of the player receiving the pass, the quality of set for the player then initially being the one central who's going to have a shot at goal. Decisions to make: is it going to be left foot? Is it going to be right foot? Is it going to be a first time shot? Are you going to change the angle so that the goalkeeper finds it more difficult? And again, with that in there, to make it game realistic, you could potentially put a time limit on it, in the sense that the player receiving the ball for the shot has only got 1 or 2 seconds to get a shot away. If you wanted it quick fire around the box, you could also give the 3 players that are involved in the practice, you could give them a time limit, so that they've only got 5 or maybe 6 seconds to complete the whole cycle. That then would increase the work rate and the intensity that the players have got to work at.